and we have some special guests with us right now.
Yeah, we do. Earlier, you were talking about Minnesota-grown apples. This is for the adults only, and I'm down with that. It looks delicious. Let's talk about it.
Indeed. So it's nice because there's so many locally crafted ciders now, and this whole category has just exploded. Gretchen, why don't you guys introduce yourself, let people know who you are, and then because we have a lot of questions for you.
Sure. My name is Gretchen Perbix. I'm from Sweetland Orchard and also representing the Minnesota Cider Guild, and we've got a booth here at the State Fair this year.
Awesome. And you're Agriculture Horticulture Building?
In the Agriculture Hort Building, yep.
Beautiful.
My name is Steve Hance. I am an owner of a cidery in Minneapolis called Number 12 Cider, and I'm on the Minnesota Cider Guild Board of Directors as well.
Awesome. Great to have you guys here.
Let's talk about the goodness we have here. First of all, I like this. You said this was specifically for the State Fair?
Yeah, so that cider's called Minnesota Mule, and we make it specifically and exclusively for the Ballpark Cafe at the State Fair every year.
That's a very popular place. A lot of people hanging out there and obviously staying refreshed.
And what's the red one?
The red one is cherry rhubarb, so that's one that's more widely available around town, but it's our best-selling cider at the Ballpark Cafe.
And what year, I mean, how long back was it that the ciders just, boom, came on the scene and exploded in popularity?
It started to gain momentum about 5 years ago, but it's been a bit of a slow build since then. And so every year it gets to be a bit more.
And every year, do you see like more and more cider varieties? I guess, is that fair to call them that? Different kinds and flavors that pop up?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Minnesota apple growers like Gretchen are growing all kinds of new, unique apples, maybe traditional heritage apples, and we're making all kinds of different new products as well.
And I found it fascinating when we were talking before about how you talked about the alcohol content. It's not like you're just dumping in extra alcohol. It depends on the fruit itself.
It does. I mean, cider is an agricultural product, and so we grow great apples in Minnesota. And so let's say it's a sunny year and the sugar content's high, and then you're going to get a cider that's at about 7% or so, and that's just the way of nature.
Try that, my friend.
Personal favorite while I take a swig.
They taste, they taste like summer. I mean, I know it's a fall fruit, but they're
delicious.
very, very refreshing. And this one especially is different. Is that because it has a little bit of the rhubarb in it?
Yes, yeah. And rhubarb in Minnesota, it just ends up being a perfect ingredient to add to a cider.
Try that, my
Do
friend.
you need a job, somebody who could, I don't know, sample these and see if it's a hit or not?
I can always use some help with that.
And they'll throw a forecast in for you, too. You have an event coming up you wanted to let folks know about as well, in the bigger picture.
Yeah. So even though it is a great summer drink, we celebrate fall because that's when the apples get harvested, and we have a fall festival called Bushel a Bottle, which is going to occur in October, on the 26th of October, at Minnesota Harvest Orchard, and that's one of our big fundraisers. All of the cideries will be there, plus some other guests, breweries and wineries, and it's a good opportunity to try all of the different products that we're making.
Beautiful. Check these guys out. They'll answer all your questions. They love talking about their cider. They are in the Ag Hort building. That's where the Cider Guild is. Have a great fair.